Hi, I'm Dan Prescher, Special Projects Editor for International Living, and I want to thank you for joining us for our first ever Belize webinar. It's called The Blueprint for a New Life in Belize for a very good reason. We think it will help you fine-tune and develop your own plans for exploring Belize as a possible retirement destination. We're confident that once you've seen all Belize has to offer, you'll be making plans to take the next step, to visit Belize and put the wheels in motion to relocate there or even start a business there. Whatever ideas you have right now, no matter how far along you are in the planning stage, we think this webinar will give you the motivation and, even more importantly, the contacts you need to move forward. Here are a few notes about what you're about to see. There are more than 20 video presentations for you to watch, each one packed with information. My recommendation is that you watch them over a period of a couple of days. Keep a pen and notepad handy to jot down any questions you might have about the information being presented. I'll be hosting a follow-up teleconference to answer those questions. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. Now, along with the videos, we've also sent you a dossier that includes bios for each of the speakers, as well as contact information for each speaker and for the real estate agents who assisted us in each location. Each one of the people listed in this dossier has agreed to share information about Belize with you. So just as if you were attending a live conference, feel free to contact any of our Belize experts and expats. Now, you can view these videos in any order. We've put them in a suggested order for you, and we do suggest that you view the Destinations Belize video first to give you a general introduction to the country and all it has to offer. As I mentioned earlier, take notes and write down your questions. There's a link on the webinar website where you can submit them, but be sure to get them in by end of day, Friday, August 12th. The following Tuesday, August 16th, our webinar members-only teleconference will take place at 12 noon Eastern Time. Don't worry if you can't tune in at exactly that time. We'll post it on the internet so you can listen in at your leisure. On the teleconference with me will be some of the experts and expats you're about to meet, including attorney Julie Ann Ellis Bradley. She's the authority on Belize residency and property buying issues, banking and asset protection, and more. Don't miss this opportunity to hear Julie Ann's follow-up comments and her answers to questions you may have. There will be others on the call as well, so be sure to mark your calendar now for the Blueprint to Belize follow-up teleconference, Tuesday, August 16th at noon Eastern Time. And as I said, you'll also be able to access it later if you can't tune in at noon on Tuesday. All right, one final note about the videos. We've just wrapped up our exploration of Belize, so you can be certain that this information is as current and actionable as it can possibly be. We had a wonderful time. We drove all over the country on excellent roads. We flew to the islands on small planes. We took boats to visit some of the locations you'll see. But this is rainy season in Belize. There was a shower nearly every afternoon. If you've ever lived in this part of the world, you know how welcome the rains are. They bring cooler temperatures, turn everything green. But if you see clouds and some choppy seas in this video, you'll know why. This time of year is as bad as it gets in Belize, and I have to tell you, it's not that bad at all. So sit back, grab the cold beverage of your choice, and explore Belize with my wife and fellow International Living editor Susan Haskins and me in this, your Blueprint for a New Life in Belize.